Well, hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Ndeli from Ndeli Tech. So on this series of video part 2, we will be configuring and installing a server, Linux server on the virtual machine we created in the part 1 of the video. If you didn't watch the part 1, you can go back and watch it, and you see how to create a virtual machine using Oracle VirtualBox. So this is our agenda on this video. So the very first thing we have here is download the disk image. I already downloaded this. This is the link. The link is in the description. You can click on the link and it will take you here. You download the image. So I'm not going to do that again because I already did it. So we're going to go straight to the steps. So we load the ISO image into the virtual machine. So this is a virtual machine we created in the part 1. So we're going to click on settings to load the ISO image. So we're going to click on storage, and then we click on settings, click on this disk icon here, and then we take browse. Yeah, so here we have it. We're gonna click on that, and then we take open. So now our disk image is loaded, and it says review the RAM. So we're gonna check the RAM. We have a 2 GB here of RAM, and we are good and start the virtual machine. So we are gonna start our machine. Now we click here and take normal start, and we wait. Yeah, so we wait on the machine starting and automatic start. And 5 seconds, we hit enter. So I'm gonna minimize this. I'm gonna minimize, or just let me take this up like this. Yeah, this is gonna take a little while. So we're gonna see our agenda, what is saying there. So we're gonna minimize this page, and I'll take this one up. Yeah, so we have started VM. When prompted, follow the wizard. So we're gonna follow this wizard. Select your region. So that's the first thing we want to do. We want to select the language, and then we select the region. So English, and then we continue. Yeah, so now we are going to select the date and time. So date and time zone. So we're gonna choose I'm in the US, somewhere close to California, or Vancouver is good for me. Let me see here. Okay, Vancouver is good. So I'm gonna click done. Now set the language, English, United States, and done. And installation source, let's see the installation source. Here we have it CentOS 7. So that's the source of our installation. Everything is good. Done. And we're gonna, this is for the system, so we're gonna do installation destination. So we're gonna create mount points, or what is saying here, manage a disk by creating mount points using the partitioning wizard. So we're gonna be using the partitioning wizard to create mount points. So we click here. I will configure partitioning. So rather than doing it automatically, the system can do it automatically for us, but we don't want it that way. Yeah, on this video we're gonna do it by ourselves. So we're gonna take done. Yeah, so we are gonna create the following partitions. So here is saying something, the swap space. So the swap space should be 2 times the size of the RAM, and the RAM allocated for the virtual machine is 2 gigs. So the swap space should be at least 4 gigabyte or more. First, we want to choose here standard partitioning. Gonna allocate allocate 12 gig. So choose a file system. We're gonna be using ext4. Create the next one. The next one is /home. So we're gonna allocate 10 gig there. Next one is going to be U0, U01. No, it's U01. And the capacity, because this is where we're going to install our Oracle software, so we're going to allocate more space there. So I will allocate 24. Yeah. Stop it. U02. U02, I can just allocate 8. Slash backup. Backup can be, I'm not gonna backing up a lot, so this is just for demo, so I'm gonna allocate backup for like 8. Oh no, yeah, let me say like 8 gigabyte. 8 is good. Oh. Next one, we're gonna do the Redux group. Redux group A and group B. So we're gonna do, let's do A. That would be, let's give like 4 gigabyte. The Redux group, /B. Let's give for we choose a file system ext4, and then we have a swap space. Let's swap right there. So that's gonna be 2 times 2. 4, so I'm gonna locate 6 gig there just for convenience sake. Good, so much, that's it. So we still have 22 gig free space and we're done with that. So keep on okay. Please enter a valid mount point. Where is that? Why is it complaining? Okay, so we click on accept all changes. So we've set the partitioning and we check the network. So what is it saying here? Select the server type, and I will use this. So we are not there yet. So right here we want to set the network. I think it's saying something about the network somewhere here. Yeah, here it said we should turn on the network, so we are going to use this network Ethernet. We're gonna turn it on here, and then we said edit the host name. It's optional anyway, so but I don't want the local host that local domain. I'm gonna change that to something else, so I'm gonna use this dot domain, this dot domain, and then apply right here. So the network is set, and let me see this guy, turn on. Okay, everything is good, so click on done. So we continue. Keyboard USA, everything is good. And the software selection, that is where we're gonna go next. So we're going to go to software selection. That's where it's saying here select the server type. So I'm going to be using server with GUI right here. So on the right panel, I'm going to select the different components I want to install on the server. So I'm going to choose a couple of them here. FTP server, backup server. Yeah, so I selected all these components. I want them, so click on done. So we're gonna wait a little bit for this guy. See, checking software dependency and checking software dependency. So that's gonna go for a little while. So I'm gonna pause the video right here. When it's done, we'll be back. Well, yeah, so everything is clear now. Everything is okay. Server with GUI, local media, and everything is good. So we're going to begin the installation. Yeah, when the installation begins, we're going to create the user, the local user, and the password, and we're going to enter the admin password. So we're going to hit begin installation. So here we're going to give the root user password. So we click here and we give the password for the root. That's going to be and we're gonna we're gonna create a user, a local user, and give the password. So I'm gonna set this user, I'm gonna use this user 1, and I'm gonna give it a password. Okay. So we are good. So the installation is in progress. It's going to take a little while. So I'm going to pause the video. When it's done, I'll be right back. Let me take a cup of coffee. Yeah, welcome back, and you can see now our installation is complete. So it's asking us to rebuild the system, where we go by our guide here. We say restart start the installation, and after the installation is completed, you will be asked to reboot. So this is it. We say reboot the system. We're gonna reboot the system. Click on reboot. Yeah, so now our system has rebuilt, so we are gonna accept the license agreement. So we check this button here, and we look, everything is okay, send OS 7, and yeah, everything is good. So we check that box, and done. We're gonna click done. And here on the screen now, we're gonna click on finish the configuration. So click right here. Good. Now our server is up and running. Woohoo! We made it through. If you stay around throughout this video, congratulations. So now you should be having your own Linux server up and running. So we're gonna log in, and then the next step here, or we're gonna log in and then we update the server. So we're gonna click on our user, and we enter the password. Woohoo! Yeah, we are now on a desktop. Our server is here up and running. Our network is connected. Everything is working well. So take the language, just accept this, next, and next. We turn on. I'm gonna turn on the location service. You can leave it on if you want. Next. Start using CentOS Linux. That's it. So now if you followed along, therefore you should be having your own Linux server right there. Yeah, you should be having your own Linux server right there now. So our next step, let me open our terminal here. Boom. So we can run some commands like the list, or we can do so we can check the host name. So that's the host name we gave when we're doing the configuration, test.domain. So we have everything running up. Let me see, or do the if config. Yeah, so we have our IP address right here. So everything is working very well. Congratulations if you followed along. Therefore you should be having your own server. That's nice. So what we want to do now, we want to switch the user according to our program here. Update the server as follows: as a root user, so we're gonna run the yum install as a root user. So we're gonna do switch user. So it's gonna ask us to get a password. So I'm gonna clear this screen a little bit. So we're gonna do now, we're gonna update update our server. We run the command yum update. -y. So we'll say yes to all. So the update is going to take a little while, so I'm going to pause the video right here, and that's going to be the end of this video in the series of creating a server. And I will see you in the next video. In the next video we are going to install Oracle software on our server. So we'll go from there. I will see you in the next movie. Please, if you have not subscribed up to this point, can you kindly please consider subscribing, and that really encourage me and make they encourage me to make more of videos, hands-on videos like this one. Thank you very much. See you in the next movie.